One before I make a video, sometimes I check out Drudge, and I just was looking at the Drudge report, and they said that this guy who was the security guard at the what was the hotel that the guy did the shooting from, Mandalay Bay, that this guy has turned up missing after going to some sort of urgent care. You know, and oh my God, I mean, I don't think it's a conspiracy. What I think it is, I mean, there's a lot of people who run with this thing, say it's a big conspiracy, but I'm not someone that, after years of believing in conspiracies, I'm someone that's kind of trying to get away from it, because it's just, when you start believing in conspiracies, it's just too convenient. I mean, everything becomes a conspiracy, and it's just an easy way to try to make the world upside down. And then the more upside down you make the world, then the more cynical you get, the more paranoid you get, the less life becomes enjoyable, and you just become, you know, a very negative person. So I chose not to go that direction. But this thing, if this guy does end up turning up missing, oh my God, what a crazy thing. How crazy would that be? I mean, what they say is everything stays in Vegas. Maybe that's the case here. But the reason I would think maybe this guy is coming up missing is because there's a lot of money at stake. A lot of money at stake. And the reason there's so much money at stake is because you got two companies basically that own the Strip in Las Vegas. You got the MGM Grand, and then you got the Caesars, I think, Entertainment or something like that. So MGM Grand is on the hook for huge damages. I mean, mega millions. I mean, enough to maybe even cause this company to to go under. Because when you think of this many people being killed and all the damages, and I don't even know, I mean, generally in like the airlines, if a plane goes down, each individual plane is its own separate business. So if one plane goes down, they limit the liability to that one plane or that one incident, so they can kind of protect the company from, you know, people getting killed. But in this case, man, if you could prove that this hotel had not acted reasonably with this event, and that this many people got killed, and they should have been able to call the police earlier or do something, you're talking about a massive lawsuit. I mean, so huge, you can't even believe it. Like I say, being able to shut down a company, one of the biggest players in Las Vegas, to be able to shut down a company with a lawsuit like this is just incredible. So I think that's why this timeline has been affected, and why everybody's going on about this, the timeline. And then the other thing too is the security guard. I mean, he's like this link to try to sort this thing out and figure it out. And then the other thing too, they haven't been able to come up with a motive. I mean, I happen to think that it's some sort of financial motive with this guy, that maybe he was just pissed off at the way, you know, he's a video poker player, that he was pissed off at the way that, you know, maybe he lost a lot of money playing video. But I think there was some financial. There's always financial motive. It's always financial. I mean, it's always comes down to some financial thing, because that's all it's about. It's usually always about money. So I think that was his motive, and I think it was something against this hotel, or something against Las Vegas in general. But that's what it is. But if this guy turns up missing, oh my gosh. What a weird thing this has been, with the guy that you can't figure out a motive, with the security guard that supposedly shows up before he starts shooting, and then ends up turning up missing. This is going to be a pretty interesting story. This guy doesn't reappear. So anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit about it, because I just saw it on Drudge, and this is a very strange thing that happened. That's in fact what's happened. So thank you very much for watching.